and then it is no longer friendlies. Alright, we're good to go. So we're going to see the classic matchup. I think most people would agree that Chandelure has a slight edge in this matchup just because he has so many anti-airs and pretty good ways of keeping Blaziken out. But it's definitely possible for Blaziken if he can just get in. So I'll have to see. Uh, like I said, these two go back and forth. Dan's definitely beaten Paper before. It could go either way. We're going to start off. Oh, they played random and got a pretty big map, so it's going to be a slight disadvantage for my man Blaziken. It's going to be pretty hard to get in. And shield not looking crisp. Starting off with a shield break. Ooh. Dan had the right idea, just didn't release his counter in time. I told Paper that before this game started she'd better just anti-air Dan over and over again. Let's see how it turns out. Ooh. If Dan had Crest right now, he would be in a good position. Emolga, let's see how much it helps. It'll actually give him a really big advantage too. He's got the corner pressure, so he's got the advantage, but made the wrong read. Let's see. And then Paper picks Magneton a lot, usually considered to be a pretty bad support. But the one thing, the reason I think she does is because if you get the double debuff and then you get Hex, you just instantly kill someone. Alright, we got both people in burst. Jumping over the Hex and then getting bursted. No bueno for the chicken. This is definitely going to be tough now. Dan with not much of his meter left and having to approach. Oop, never mind. One bad read by Paper and now it's essentially even again. And then, yeah, Chandelure's going to start in a knockdown, so Dan gets the positioning advantage, and now gets another good hit. Oh, it's a whiffs right there. Dan jumping into the anti-air, pretty easy to do against Chandelure if you get impatient. Oh, they completely whiffed. Ooh, unfortunate for our Chandelure friend. Let's see if Dan's got the download complete. And this field phase is just all about patience for Blaziken. And once you get in, that air kick's actually super good in this matchup. Dang, just barely missing that grab. Really unfortunate. I could hear a frustrated "what?" coming from Dan. Ooh, didn't get the punish, but got the grab. So you got Minimize on deck. Oh! Minimize that shit! Didn't get the punish, but I mean, still worth it for style points. Good Emolga. I don't know why he isn't going in though. Well, I guess he's just trying to wait out the burst. That kind of makes sense. Especially because his shield's looking good. Let's see. Ooh. We've got a Paper in the more advantageous position. Ooh, getting that Magneton. So now Paper's actually in a really good position. And she got the anti-air. Dan getting too predictable with his jumps. Only takes one more solid hit and Paper's got this. She did him dirty. Alright, we're going to start with the Chandelure win. Let's see if Paper can keep it going. I imagine Dan's going to stay Blaziken. I don't know. I've seen him go Weavile a couple times, but I don't know if he has faith in it right now. Yeah, I feel like Weavile is actually like so much better against Chandelure than Blaziken is, but Weavile is just like a little bit more technical character, and if you don't have the matchup experience, it could be difficult. Looks like Dan might be contemplating whether he wants to switch or not. Presumably we'll see Paper stay with everything she had before. Dan might be switching supports. Ooh, we do see the Weavile. This will be interesting. How's the presidential campaign looking? Well, does that show all of Nebraska though? Because Nebraska's like one of the only separated states. Did he get Omaha as well as the rest of Nebraska? All right, we're paying attention to U.S. presidential election. Need to focus back on the Weavile. Dan pressing too many of the wrong buttons, but then gets that good agility. Now he's in. Oh, that was a really weird clank. Dang. Dan just keeps getting hit by the anti-air, but Weavile actually a character who can contest with Chandelure in the field phase, and then Dan gets blown up by that overheat with a bad reaction. Ooh, good weight on Dan's part. And we'll see, the Weavile seeing success. Florida? Dude, Alec? Here? What's going on? Dude, nice. Ooh. And I'm patient until the last second when it counted. Unfortunate. Paper controlling the pace of this game a lot more. The one thing that we're like noticing about this Weavile is that you just have like such a better just does so much better in the field phase than the Blaziken was doing. Overheat's definitely hurting the Weavile more than the Blaziken though. I think we're 2 for 2 on him this game. I'm not paying enough attention. Not safe. Paper didn't punish though. Dan gets the grab. Surprised Paper didn't press a button. She didn't release minimize. Paper got the grab. We'll see, Paper's still using anti-air a lot, which isn't necessarily as good as it is against Blaziken. The Weavile showing some success. I don't know how much Dan's been labbing, but doing better than the Blaziken right now. Cool to see. I think definitely both of them gonna stay. Paper also secondaries Weavile. We could see a Weavile Ditto. Whew, we got a smaller map, so in Weavile's advantage. Not by a whole lot by any means, but it's helpful enough. Make it easier to get Chandelure in the corner. Good counter hold by Paper. Dang. Huh, that hitbox just didn't hit Weavile. That was really weird. Paper just needs to start punishing those Shadow Claws for sure. It's frustrating to watch it just happen over and over again. Those traps are having a pretty high success rate also. See, it's going to be really hard for Chandelure to keep Weavile out now that we've got Burst on deck. No punish. Oof. Alright. As Weavile has successfully turned things around, he's in a pretty advantaged state. Although Chandelure is going to start the round with Burst. That'll give Paper a little bit of hope. Lots of good dash attacks coming in from Weavile. Let's see, it's going to be really important. Good Hex. Kind of pushed him back into it. Now she's in a really good position. That's not going to hit. Let's see. It's dang, getting a lot of good hits. It's keeping Weavile out for a while, but now he's in a good position. Getting the anti-air. Thank God, another Shadow Claw didn't work. Ooh, alright. We got Burst on deck for Weavile. This looks grim for Chandelure. Light attacks. I think Chandelure just almost has to... Wow, completely whiffed. Chandelure almost needs to save her Burst for when Weavile has Burst because it's just like... Her light attacks doing nothing is brutal. But getting the clutch overheat, we got like last game, last round. Let's see who can pull through. Both starting off with just a little bit of meter. Dan starting off with support, giving him a little bit of an advantage. And getting the first phase, and Paper's already in the corner. Paper's staying in the corner despite getting an opportunity to jump out. No punish on the Shadow Claw again. I cry. Good minimize. Ooh, another bad reaction from Weavile, sadly. Paper got the debuff. It's definitely, Paper definitely has the advantage. Aside from the debuffs in the corner, she's going to have Burst in a second. Although she might not get it. I lied. She just lost most of her advantage right there. Alright. Dan needs one more hit, and that's it. The Weavile did it. The comebacks were made. Good games. Close set. Weavile was clutch. Yeah, dude. Dan definitely make that counter pick work.